Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse today, Tuesday, July 30th, 2024. Now, again, Trump docket, sort of. Well, Mark Meadows. Mark Meadows is now citing the Supreme Court's immunity decision in the Fannie Willis, Georgia case. Not on two ways, both trying to get it dismissed, but also saying that this, again, militates for transfer to the federal court system. We'll see. First time it didn't work for Mark Meadows. We'll see if it works the second time. This case is being cited throughout the Trump pantheon of cases. Here, a non-criminal case, civil case. Yesterday we covered I guess you could call it a discovery conference in DOJ and 30 states versus Live Nation and Ticketmaster. Will that combination be taken apart after the fact? Let's see. For now, the issue seems to be whether they're going to be subpoenaing SeatGeek and other ticket places, and they don't want their information to be given, ironically, to help Live Nation getting sued would actually get information about all their competitors. So it's been proposed that the information responsive to these subpoenas to SeatGeek et al. Only be seen by the outside counsel of Live Nation, who presumably won't spread it to others, and not by in-house counsel. But outside counsel, outhouse, in-house, they said that they need the insight and expertise of the in-house counsel. Judge Subramanian said, we'll cross that bridge when we get it. For now, highly confidential information is not to be given to the in-house counsel of Live Nations. And so it is, and so there's that one. Also, yesterday on the hype docket, we covered, among many other cases, the Jen Shah telemarketing fraud. She was convicted. She was been sentenced to jail. Yesterday, cooperator Shane Hanna belatedly got time served. This is what often happens. Long after a case is resolved against the defendants who fought it out or pled guilty, the cooperator comes in on very little notice, very little hoopla, and gets the time served sentence. Yesterday he got it from Judge Stein, but he also got 4 years of supervised release. So we'll say how that works out for him. Now, across the river, nearby, and it's a case that we're covering as closely as we can, U.S. versus Shunjun Wang. It's a Operation Fox Hunt case. It's a case in which a professor, ostensibly part of the anti-CCP movement in Flushing, Queens, was in fact funneling all the information, according to the prosecutors, back to the Chinese government. And they seem to have a lot of proof. They've got text messages, they've got entry and exit information. It echoes. We wrote. There was of course financial fraud involved in that case, but we wrote and covered here in SDNY, U.S. versus Miles Guo, and we put out a book, Fox Hunt Quid Pro Quo. You can find it on Amazon, and it's quite relevant to what's coming out in EDNY. Also, fully captured, Antonio Guterres' UN. Now, Antonio Guterres is on vacation. First he didn't disclose it, then after some pushback he had to say he's on annual leave. Now, he's issuing canned statements. For example, he's concerned about the election, or following closely the election in Venezuela, but he used taxpayer money to send a group down there to kind of pump it up and make it look legitimate, and now the report is not going to be released. No one's pushing for it. He just bumbles forward. But we push forward. We've had Quinn Emanuel and Dwayne Morris pro bono write letters to them. They have an answer because they're the UN. They don't have to. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Inner City Press continuing to push. We're going in to cover U.S. versus Manaf, the Taliban 500 kilos of heroin trial. To be continued.